by reasoning and like the reason and like the analogy of it.
Okay, good. The reason. I like the word the reason. So if we have a philosophy, we have a reason or a way to do things. So a philosophy of play is like a way to play. Okay? And one of the keys to the philosophy that the director Mike Farnham, Chris Muirhoff, Q, myself, and all the coaches in the club have agreed upon is that we need to play more from the back or out of the back. And we need to use the defense to build an attack and the goalkeeper. Okay, so these video clips that you're going to see are all about how to play from the back line, from the keeper to the defensive line, the midfield line, the forward line, and then using the midfield line, not always going forward, but going back to the defense. So the first thing when we talk about identifying or seeing a philosophy, we have to look at soccer that has one. And in this, I don't think there's much of a philosophy. And I want you to ask yourselves why. You're just asking yourself, well, why is there not a philosophy? Why don't I see a way? Okay, so let's look at it again and kind of break it down. So we see the white team kind of kicks it. And then the blue team tries to control it. And they can't, so they kick it, and then the blue team just kicks it again, and the white team heads it, and the blue team tries to control it but can't quite do it. Now, the white team finally has a moment to do what?
Pass.
Okay. And what team has it? I mean, not what team, but where are they when they get the ball on the field?
Open space.
Okay, open space. So I mentioned more about a line. I said a defensive line and a midfield line, a forward line. What line is this? All right, so we talk about playing out of the back. Now the defensive line has a chance to do what?
Pass.
Or?
Take the line.
Go ahead. Keep possession. Because he doesn't have to pass yet because this guy's not pressuring. So he needs to control it. Then, okay, I'm pressed, I need to make a pass, or maybe I need to dribble to escape pressure and make a pass. What's the decision? So, did they get an opportunity? Okay, they kind of got a second chance, and whatever, this player couldn't technically control the ball. So it's all breakdown, 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 because the other team is kicking and the other team is trying to get control, but they can't really control the game. So if you don't have a philosophy, that's the kind of soccer we have. Now, let's watch soccer with a really good philosophy with 14-year-olds. And these are some of the best players in Georgia. This is our state team in blue. And tell me if you see some differences. And finally they lose it. So in this clip, what are some of the things that are going on right from the beginning? Okay?
They're dropping.
Dropping? Who's dropping?
Like passing back.
Okay, so they're passing in the back. Okay, what do you think?
They're taking their time and playing it back.
Okay, taking their time, like playing it back.
They're giving them options.
Giving options. Also support.
Not always going forward when they should.
I love it. Not always going forward. So those are the things. You guys identified it. So it's a completely different game, and when they play close to their own goal, they are taking some chances. We call that a risk. So, but that's okay, because watch the white team. Does the white team run right at the ball?
No, they're hesitating.
Yeah. And a lot of coaches tell me, you know, I think the white team was kind of tired, or they must have been winning. That's why they're not really running hard. And, you know, the white team, I don't know. I think they probably played a lot of games, and they're just waiting, and they know they're going to win. Wrong. This game ended 5-2. Blue team won it. The white team just doesn't know what's going on because they're not used to teams taking this kind of risk. So they are moving across the field, but they really don't know when to press the ball. And they're not sure of who's going to press and who's going to cover the ball. So when you play from the back, you start to control the game. Now the white team has it. And watch what the blue team does when they get it.
keeping score.
And they get rewarded with a goal. Okay?
Does that answer?
So not only is it playing from the back, they recognize when they win the ball, good defending here, picking their moment to go. This is the right back, he breaks on the ball. So he doesn't just launch it. It's a pass, one touch, two touch, one touch, one touch, two touch. Now why didn't this player just kick it straight ahead? Why not play this guy? I mean, he's closer to the goal.
Because he knew it wasn't the best option.
Okay, good. Knew it wasn't the best option. Now why maybe it's not best option? Anyone?
Oh, he's too covered.
Too covered?
There's offside.
Offside, you got it. Now it's close, okay, and there's a couple guys here a little deep, this guy's a little higher, but he realizes, you know, that's a little bit tight. I'm going to take another option to the right back, who was the first guy to touch the ball. Here. The first guy to touch it for the blue team is the right back, and he's the next guy to get it here. So what has the right back done to keep himself from running offside?
You didn't pass it directly to him.
He doesn't touch it till they get back.
Okay, timing of the run. He slowed down, he went up, and then he goes, okay, you got to slow down a little bit. Timed his run, and now, can't quite see it, but he's onside when he made his run. And now just patience, relax. I don't need to put the thing in the air. I'm just going to pick a player in the near post, play it over, and we tap it in. Okay, here's another one on getting the ball in play early versus just launching it in the box. Okay, so why is this player putting his hand on the ball? You know, why not just wait, get it on the box and kick it?
Because he's trying to look at his options and he's trying to put the ball in the right position.
See the options. Exactly. What are my options? What else can I do? And how is this team defending me before I just let them get organized and get a bunch of numbers in the box? Okay, what else is the reason? Think about the referee. What does that tell the referee now? It's simple. It says, hey ref, I'm going to put the ball in play. I'm ready. I set the ball is not moving, and I'm going to play quick because I have the right to do that. So that's all it is just setting the ball and then playing quick. We're not going to let the white team know what we're going to do by waiting. It's 35, 40 yards. Kick it into the box. Watch this player.
He comes in.
Can you hold it right there, Bert, real quick? Okay, one other thing is, the idea behind him getting the ball in play, what's that also mean? From the player who's playing the free kick standpoint. No?
He's open.
No. When he puts his hand on the ball, what's he doing right then and there? You said it. He's looking at his options, which means he's
Signaling?
thinking. He's not sitting there going, okay, I'm done, or here's this. His mind is engaged as to the game, and everyone else's mind has to be engaged at the same time. Okay? Just because it's a dead ball doesn't mean it's time to take a break and tune out what we're doing, right? Because we can get the ball and play. Thanks, bud.
Good. So now we look at this player, the wide player. And what did he do there? What's he doing?
Broke down shot.
Goes in. Now what's he doing?
Checking in.
Checking in, and now watch carefully. What is he doing right now? He's coming closer to us. So what's he got doing? He's getting wide. He's backpedaling. Let's go opening up. Now we look at that and go, that's no big deal. Who cares? He just took 2 steps. 2, 3 steps are everything at the next level. This will keep him on this ODT program because that tells me this player has a brain. He knows when we're going to the attack, get wide, open the field. Open, and put pressure on their right back. Because now the right defender's going to make a decision. Hey, do I mark this number 11 or do I tuck in? What do I do, coach? So he's a key player, and now let's watch forward. So we have attacking midfielder. He plays behind the forward. He passes to the forward. And look at the forward. So by putting his hand on the ball, what that does is it gives forwards a chance to be true forwards. I want forwards to play like that. I don't want forwards to win second balls all the time. It bounced, coach. It bounced in the air. It hit my head. It hit the keeper's head. It hit the keeper's hand, and I ran and kicked it in. Whoop-de-doo. Great. Good. Goals are scored that way. But you're not going to make it to the next level until you learn how to do this. 1v1 in the box. Play it to one side. Get to the other side. Make that decision on the keeper to cut him. That's what I want to see from forwards.